Hello again, welcome back to a whiskey adventure. Today we've got a bottle that I'm super excited for. I've had this purchased. I purchased this like 4 or 5 days ago, and as I said in one of my other videos, as soon as I get something, I've got to crack and I've got to get a little swig, and I haven't done that because I wanted to give you guys my immediate first reaction. So we're gonna crack this here for you guys and so see what we got. This is Westland Outpost range. I don't know how to pronounce this. I don't know if it's Colere. It's a 3rd edition. Come on. Maybe I should have cracked this before the freaking pull tab failed on me in the worst possible way. Oh my god. There you go. Alright, so now we've got that off. So this is, again, the Colere 3rd edition Westland. I was able to pick this up from Total Wine. They finally reduced the price. Normally this bottle MSRP is for about $150, and my local Total Wine dropped the price on it. Tight cork, Jesus. They dropped the price all the way down to about $98, and then the app also had $20 off any Westland product. So I ended up getting this bottle that is normally $150. I got it for like $78, so I almost got 50% off. I'll have to the whole way they did the blinding for this one, it's pretty complicated. I'll have to put it on the screen about what it is, but basically, there's a few different types of second fills barrels that they use here. I know they use a sherry hogshead as one of the finishes. I think it was like 7%. But yeah, I've got a pretty good amount of Westland bottles, and so I've been wanting to try one of the Colere. I'm just gonna call it Colere bottles because I have the Garryana one, and that one's super interesting. Have you had that one? You probably have.
No, I don't think I have, unless you've given me a sample.
Yeah, you've probably had it. Okay. It's probably been a while, but let's get into this. Oh my god, that smells amazing. Wow.
That is
super melony, like a watermelon. Not like actual watermelon, but like watermelon candy.
Yeah. Okay.
This smells nothing like any Westland I've had before. You getting anything? Some like vanilla, like a sweet vanilla.
It's all sweet, that confectionery sweet, that candy-like.
Yeah.
It's just
reminds me of like those watermelon Sour Patch Kids.
And if not that, it's either some type of watermelon confection my grandmother had.
Yeah, I think maybe some like green apple as well.
Okay.
Yeah, like your Granny Smith. A little bit of just a tinge of like a cinnamon powder. Maybe a little bit of like raw cacao as well. I've got to dig for those. That's all basically like on the top of the nose. When you're really getting into it, it's mostly just that watermelon.
Pretty much.
A little bit of clove right there. That's what I typically get on a lot of Westland products, is a lot of clove.
Okay, yeah, I was getting that clove. I couldn't put my finger on it exactly.
Alright, let's get into this. I'm excited. This is 100 proof, by the way. Doesn't follow through on the palate with the melon.
No, it does not. It opens up on there. I get a bit more, smooths out a bit more. I don't see it. I get a little vanilla-y note on it. That nice sweet vanilla.
It's a lot oakier than I was anticipating.
Okay.
Now I'm starting to get some like grain forward notes. The melon's starting to dissipate. I think I'm acclimating to the melon on the nose now after having a sip. Another note: this is a 700 milliliter bottle. This is not a 750. So you're not getting the full 750 that you're typically getting out of like a bourbon or something.
Nice long lemon spice though.
Okay.
Finished.
That Westland note is starting to come out now. It's yeah, it's that clove. It's the barley forwardness. It's got a little bit of like honey sweetness that you would get in like a Scotch. I'm not really getting much. Maybe like a tinge of sherry. It's like on the very top of the palate. It's well balanced.
Okay. We think some of that sherry on the sweetness on the top of the palate.
Yeah. Pour a little bit more. Definitely a tight fucking cork.
Yeah, no kidding.
You want some more?
Sure.
Where are you at? You pretty actually.
You're
doing pretty good
stuff. Pretty good.
Alright, let's see if water changes
Water's
this
up, yeah.
That's what I'm expecting. For how many different things that they blended into this, I'm expecting water to have at least a decent effect. Kind of just brought forward the oak and kind of buried the rest. Oh, that's crazy. So one thing I do remember is they use some kind of Belgian brewer's yeast for this. And I just got like a, what's it called? I told you not to clink on the fucking barrel, now I'm doing it myself. I'm getting a bit of, not like a saison, but like a quadruple ale note on the nose now. Oh, palate definitely changed a little bit. The ale-y note kind of falls through as well with the water. You prefer it more with or without the water?
I actually prefer this one without the water.
I will say the sweetness definitely toned down quite a bit. I think this is something where it might change from day to day with how you might prefer it, at least for me. What'd be really interesting is to, maybe what I'll do is I'm gonna pull 2 different sample bottles, do one with water and one without, and then figure out how to blind those and see which one I like more. This is honestly the most subtle and delicate palate I've ever had from anything Westland. Let me grab my single barrel pick that I have.
That single barrel.
Kind of show you what a little more of what I was anticipating. So, I don't know who picked this. This is quite a bit higher proof too. That's for you guys so you can see. Focus. There we go. So 61.3%, 122.6 proof. So this is a single barrel of the standard Westland American single malt whiskey. And I got this is a little tater sticker that they put on it. I got this from High Times, the liquor store over in, I think they're technically LA. This one I didn't like initially. It's still quite a, it takes some time to get used to. I also threw a charred oak spiral in it for a little bit just because when I first got it, it was tasting super young, and I wasn't really enjoying that note of youngness on it. You can still smell it quite a bit, actually.
Oh yeah.
You can tell the difference in color, though. I mean, like, let's see if I can get that on the camera. Look at that. Huge difference in color.
Yeah, that one's more of a straw, the others get more of your darker amber.
Yeah. Let's see how this compares. The difficulty is going to be that this is cast strength, so there's stuff in the nose that I like more, but it's also that youngness, that new make note that I'm getting that I still just, it's so hard for me to get past.
Okay, that might be my issue too. I'm not liking that. There's
Yeah.
one note on there. I can't put my finger on exactly what it is, but that
It's like it's like a buttered popcorn.
Got it. That's what it is.
Yeah. Let's see if it's any better on the palate. Some cinnamon, clove.
Mm-hmm.
The new make's not too strong on the palate anymore, honestly.
Cinnamon, clove, a little bit of oak. Short and sweet finish.
Yeah, it's definitely not a long finish on this one. You want some water?
Yeah, put a couple drops in there. Okay, that really changes that nose around. It takes away a little bit of that newness, but not much.
It didn't change the palate much for me.
No, not as much on the palate. To bring out a nice, longer, spicier finish on me, though.
Yeah. What do you think?
It's got that clove bit on the finish.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah. So far, overall, if I was picking one between these, it would be this one right here.
Yeah.
Just, I like the better notes on the nose and the palate initially.
It's definitely like way friendlier.
Mm-hmm.
It would have been nice to be able to try it at a higher proof just to see
Yeah.
how it would have been. Let's compare it to one more Westland that I've got. This one will be in the same proof range at least, so it should be a much closer comparison. I actually haven't had this one quite a while too, so this is the Garryana 6th edition, and this is again 100 proof, so at least direct comparison for that. But what's special about this is, so the Northwest United States has their very own species of oak called Garryana, and so what they do is they take their whiskeys. For this one, they do a special blend, and then I believe they finish it in the Garryana oak, and it gives this really unique flavor profile to it. Been much darker.
Oh, that is dark.
Profile is still kind of the same, but it's like if you took this and took the brightness slider and just like turned it down. That said, it's not. I would say it's probably less complicated, less complex. A little bit of fruit on there.
You like a nice cherry in a way.
I can see that. Like a dry cherry.
Dry cherry that was gonna come close when it was that cherry medicine reminder.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
It was like, that childhood memory.
Yeah, some cough syrup. Yeah, definitely. Kind of like that though.
Yeah,
in a good way.
It's a good way. It's a good way. It's not a bad way.
Yeah, let's try this.
Again, these will suppress any cough too, so.
Yeah. I need to get another Glen because now I need the side by side. I did not think it was going to be this close, honestly.
Well, my dessert.
Imagine I spent fucking another $80 on a whiskey that tastes the exact same as the one I already have. Technically, I already did that today, but that was out of choice at least. Alright, so this is the new one. New one on the left. Okay. I do really like the nose though. Just that melon that comes through.
It's a nice, perfect for a nice summer day.
Yeah.
You know, you drink
Oh yeah.
It's gonna go. It's cool off right in the middle of July or August.
Yeah. Yeah, this one's just so darker. I mean, you can tell by the fucking color, it's just way darker, but. I like this one more. It's more rich, it's darker on the palate.
I like them both, but for different reasons.
Yeah.
I like this one being dark on the palate. It's a nice, good. Oh, that's also what I'm looking for.
A little bit of coffee.
Yeah. It's coffee. It's got that more cherry fruit on there, whereas this one's more melony, lighter.
This reminds me of like closer to like a Scotch, and this is like more like American single malt. I do like the nose on this one more though. 100%.
No, cannot complain about that. That is a damn good nose.
I hate to do it, but I might have to I would have to order more, but I might throw a fucking spiral in this just to see if I can darken that up a little bit. Yeah, it's just super approachable, friendly. If I'm being honest, I wouldn't buy it again. I would definitely not pay $150 for this. That would be.
No, it's not.
I would feel.
Bottle.
I would be really upset if I paid $150 for this. Low key, I'm kind of upset that I paid $80 for this. Because Total Wine also had a 5 malt port finished one that was a store pick, and it was cask strength for the same price. And kind of regretting not getting that one instead, honestly. So kind of sucks, you know. Again, it's not bad. It tastes good.
Yeah, it's got good.
It's just like, to me, I wouldn't pay more than like $50, maybe $60 for this if I was to get it again.
I'll concur with you on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, $60 tops.
So, bit of a bummer, but you know, it happens. Sometimes you strike out. Maybe that's why it was on sale.
No one's buying it.
Yeah. But all right, that's gonna be it for this episode, guys. You got anything you want to add, Vincent, before we go?
Nope. I think these were some great ones, and appreciate them very much.
So, okay, so out of the 3 that we tried, the single barrel and then these 2, which one did you like the most?
The one I really liked the most, I'm gonna probably say, was this one right here.
Okay, just overall.
Yeah. This one had a far better nose to it, but it couldn't compare. This one had more depth.
Gotcha. And just to reiterate, this is the Garryana 6th edition. This also typically MSRP is for $150. I got that one also at High Times, but it was on sale for $100. So I feel like $100 is a pretty good value for this one.
Good value.
I don't feel too bad about buying it at that price, but I will definitely be passing on any more of these. I'll probably, if I really want to try like a different edition, I'd probably try and seek out a sample first before I end up buying a bottle. And I would recommend that to you guys as well. If you really are interested in this bottle specifically, try and get a sample first. That way you end up not as disappointed as I am, sadly. And it sucks to say because I really do enjoy Westland, but you know, it happens sometimes.
Yeah, sorry.
Can't release everything.
Not everyone's a winner.
Yeah, exactly. All right, that's gonna be it though, guys. Make sure you hit the subscribe and alert buttons, and stay tuned because we're gonna have plenty more videos coming your way. See you.